This is my randomology, and today we're getting us some Iron Man. I'm starting teaching again next week. I'm tired. I've been prepping stuff all week. Leave me alone. TETSUO the Iron Man. Is it Tetsuo or Tetsuo? I'm pretty sure I'm going to figure that out once the movie gets started. This is one of those movies that I always see come up in lists of like really weird, kind of disturbing horror movies, but I never actually got a chance to see it. And as it turns out, not only did somebody recommend it on the Facebook page, which reminded me that it existed, but it's on Shudder right now, so I'm going to give this thing a whirl because the last couple of weeks, we have been watching some amazing movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once, Prey, Encanto last week, all of them brilliant, incredible movies that have they brought some stuff up if you saw those videos. So I'm ready to just kind of get back into just some straight up weird ass horror. So let's go ahead and get to Tetsuo the Iron Man. Now this came out in like the late 80s, I believe. Could be wrong about that. Regular sized monster series. Okay, well, that's oddly specific, but we'll go with that. Well, there's already a very, like, grungy indie feel to this thing, and I am loving it. Yeah, I wouldn't drink anything out of that sink either. Neighborhood's seen better days. Yeah, property values are not what they used to be. There's like a 9 Inch Nails video is about to start. This is off Year Zero, right? That's the one I'm thinking of? No, it sounds more like Resident Evil, like Mila Jovovich Resident Evil theme song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, drop the bass! Drop the bass! That is skin? It looks like... Ow! Oh! Ugh. It is... Did you hit your ink sac?
Oh, you guys made me eat.
Teeth. Okay. Yeah, if you're new here, I might have mentioned this in some of the older videos, but I can I can tolerate a lot. Teeth for some reason. Ooh, just sticking metal into your ski. You trying to give yourself metal legs? Is that it?
I'm thinking of getting metal legs. It's a risky operation, but it'll be worth it.
Well, I wanted weird and disturbing, and if you're from Facebook and you're watching this, you delivered. I feel like I'm gonna get an infection watching this. Well, yeah, that's gonna happen when you try to give yourself homemade cybernetics. I've played Shadowrun. Oh no, the consequences of my own actions. I almost got whiplash from that musical interlude. God, I can smell the motor oil. Like this is doing a really good job of just using imagery to kind of create this. I feel greasy watching this. Which is weird because my hair is like super dry right now. We will rock you. Head like a hole. Da, da, da. I forgot the words to the song. Okay. I don't know what I'm watching, but it's entertaining. Okay, how much of that was a dream sequence? How much of that was actually real? This is a really weird sex line. Okay, it's that kind of movie. All right. Oh, damn, that was a joke. I didn't think it was an actually... Okay. Oh, that was real? Okay. No, move further. Move way further. Is this the guy from the pretty confused about what's going on here. I'm not bored. Yeah, that's good. I'm hoping this will make some sort of sense by the end. And by some sort of sense, I mean something vaguely resembling an explanation or something that'll give me enough to... Oh! No, don't touch it. Oh, fuck politeness, run! Loving the soundtrack, loving the way this is filmed. It is just grainy and dirty, and I am so here for this. I am confused as all fuck, though. This one's off the downward spiral, right? That's... Oh, good. Now you're in an enclosed spot with no way out. What the... Wait, there's like a guy controlling her? What am I... What the David Cronenberg is going on? This is reminding me a lot of another movie that I saw last year for Halloween. I made a video on it. Darling. Also black and white. Also disturbingly, like, inducing sensory overload in a way that was really subtle and also really disturbing. Ah, it hurts. Yeah, I bet it hurts. What are you? Just don't pick at it for a couple days. It'll be fine. What the... Is that a rocket foot? Did he get rocket feet? Okay, that might actually make it worth it. Who the hell are you now? You look like a hospital patient. Oh, it's you. What?
I am sickened, but curious.
Well, there is a lot of stuff going on the screen, and I have no idea how much of this I'm going to get to actually put on YouTube. Hey, you know what? Whatever floats your scrot, man. Hey, I'm not here to kink shame. I will say this is fucking weird. Do not fear the techno dong. Don't fear it. Just maybe fear it a little bit. Maybe fear it a little bit. Stop motion hentai. Things I did not think I was going to watch. You know, this ain't for me, but if it's for you, have at it. Have a good time. He doesn't seem like he's having a good time, so maybe this is not his bag. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, you gotta use a lot of lube for that. Lot of lube. Oh yeah, you want to put some Neosporin on that. That does not look good. Well, you had really weird industrial sex last night. This must be like Mormon sex after what they did last night. Yep, definitely cannot show this on YouTube. Oh boy. It's gonna be one of those movies where I'm just like showing puppies half the time because I can't show any of it. It's been a couple of those. It's just wet. This movie's just wet. It's like wet and oily. Ah! Oh, that sound with teeth. My dude, the coochie cannot be that good that you're dealing with this kind of insanity. Nope, no symbolism there. Absolutely nothing going on there.
That's a penis.
I mean, hey, again, if that's your thing, go for it, but... Eesh. Was it good for you? What?
Drill, baby, drill, and drill now. Drill, baby, drill.
Now, I don't recall who originally recommended this movie. I'm glad I'm watching it. But at the same time, holy fucking hell. Well, yeah, the thing was like a foot long and like going at 500 RPMs. We, after what you all did last night, I can imagine. I don't want to imagine, but I can imagine. That's my question too, lady. Do we have names for anybody? What's the relation between this and the weird guy in the beginning putting stuff in his leg? And the weird thing that she apparently found? Now, is it bragging rights that your dick needs OSHA compliance? This is the part of the movie theater where David Cronenberg was just furiously masturbating in the back row, right? Like, this is it. just going out the front door. I'm just spitballing here.
Run, bitch! Run!
You know what? Stan Winston, this ain't, but damn if it's not fun. You know what? I don't got a name for this guy. I'm gonna call him Tim, because he's Tim the Toolman Taylor.
RPM, 6.8 amps.
Do not tell me you're getting off on this. Oh my god. What? Is what I think happening? Was she? She was riding the Black & Decker. Oh my god. I mean, I'm kind of amazed she got the whole thing in there. I mean, that thing's... There's some girth there. What the fuck are you? What am I... I mean, I'm looking at this thing and I'm definitely getting some of the metaphor and some of the allegory. This is one of those movies I feel like I definitely would have to watch at least twice to try to pick up on some stuff. And I definitely got to go read up on some things. Now, I'm not an engineer, but none of this seems sound. The fuck? Sheer willpower in a couple of sections, I can tell you that. Everybody's so sweaty. The fuck? Is this what Borg look like when they get a tumor? Oh, you're keeping the body. Okay. In a pool of what I'm assuming is blood, water, and possibly motor oil. Got it. Ha! Ooh! Bah! Ooh!
No, sir, I don't like it.
Oh my god. Hey Tim, you haven't been to work in a couple days. Can you cover a late shift? Man, there's no hiding that robo-erection, is there? Does this count as magical realism? Like, there's clearly supernatural stuff going on, but it's not getting explained, and it's just sort of happening. And what the hell is up with that car crash? Okay, so this has something to do with that car crash and the guy who put Oh god, that looks like he was dragged. So the guy who was like putting metal stuff in his leg, that was a different guy than this guy, right? It had to have been, because this guy seems to be very weirded out by the whole thing. Or is this like the dying dream of a fevered mind, like just stuck in like metal, like he's got metal sticking out of himself? Okay, so she was the driver, or... Okay, so they hit him, he's dying, he's wounded, and they're trying to dispose of the body. And for some reason they decide to have sex afterwards? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Oh my god, they're getting off on the accidental murder. Yep. They are getting off on the murder. I mean, I'll get off on a good kill in a horror movie, don't get me wrong, but not when I kill someone in real life. Not that I've killed people in real life. Accidentally. I am nowhere near high enough to watch this. I'm not high. What? What, he just assimilates metal? What in the world? Love what you've done with the place. Hey, you know what? The little stop motion segments are actually kind of cool. I mean, they're freaky in a very nightmarish... Oh, not the cats. I forgot he had cats.
12 seconds later.
industrial metal music video that just will not stop. In a good way.
Creeping, rusty meat. Truly the heart and soul of all death metal.
Hello, you're moving around. Oh my God. Now, don't make it weird. Just don't make it weird. This may be the least weird thing I've seen in the last, what is it, like 40, 50 minutes? You know, one would think that at this point I would be numb to this sort of imagery, but I'm not. This is still... You know, I said it earlier, but the stop motion, at first I was like, okay, yeah, this is a low budget movie, but it really, really works with this imagery. Like, it's disturbing, it's janky, like there's something just slightly off about it. Tell me this is not Nine Inch Nails. Tell me that is not, like... I mean, it's not, I know it's not, but it feels... Wow. Okay, that fucking laughing is probably one of the most disturbing things in the movie. This is a really weird episode of Power Rangers. That is so freaky. You know what this is? This is like a nightmare put into film. And I don't mean that in the sense of like your worst fears. Like imagery-wise, this feels like what a nightmare feels like. Like when you're trying to run away from something and you can't, or you're trying to move and things like are just like in your way. This looks how a nightmare feels. By the way, as much as I'm making fun of this, don't get me wrong. This is awesome. This is incredible. Like I am having a really good time watching this because there's just so much going on. And like I'm trying to think, like trying to analyze it at the same time. Like that's what a great movie should do. Like you should be engaged. Yes, take it all in, but you should be thinking. Like it should make you think. At the same time, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just shutting your brain off for 90 minutes and just watching some ham and cheese. Nothing wrong with that either. This though, I am loving this. And you are?
Now who's this motherfucker?
Should we be watching this?
That's a penis.
Dreamlike, hopeful music? How does this end? What is the end game here? This is Wish by Nine Inch Nails, right? Like, I'm not crazy, right? I did not like that. Okay. That actually looks kind of snug. Very warm. Oh, I thought that was a real hand. Oh, my God. I think there's been a total of like 50 words of dialogue this whole movie. Maybe 100 if I'm being generous. Okay, like 112. That happened. I'm not sure what, but that happened. No, I don't. Future's metal, man.
Is that metal? I hate to say it, but
Yeah, not to be contradictory, but it's very metal.
When Borg assimilations go wrong. Tim, what are we doing? Tim? Okay. All right. The HR guy, who am I looking at? This is the thing. This is the thing that I'm watching. All right. What the hell? What? Okay. I was afraid for a moment that things were going to be normal. What? What?
But it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard.
Oh my god, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
You look great. You really do. Yeah, there's some deeper philosophical issues here that I'm gonna need some time to process, because... So the plot of Romeo and Juliet. I'm gonna have to put like a seizure warning in the beginning of this video, because wow. That's how we end. Okay. Alright, we have got to talk about that, because I am a bit confused. TETSUO the Iron Man. Oh my god. Okay, now, I had a great time. I really did. This was definitely something that I feel like I need to revisit to really kind of understand everything that I saw. But I caught enough hints as to what was going on that I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what the movie was about and what it was trying to say. Now, it's still really confusing, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm left with questions, but I'm not left with the kind of questions about, like, do I enjoy it? No, I enjoyed this very much. Like, the soundtrack was amazing. The visuals were disturbing. The makeup, I know I made a crack earlier about, like, oh, this is not exactly Stan Winston, but for what it was and for what it was trying to portray, it was very, very good. So I had a great time. I gotta take a minute to kind of figure out like some of the specifics, but this was a great time. So thank you, Facebook page for suggesting this. And wait, the hell? Hold on, wait a second. I'm sorry, there's a sequel? I'm gonna have to put that off for another day, but right now, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell. There's a link to Patreon down in the description. Go ahead and support the channel that way. That is the best way you can support this and hopefully get some more videos out. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you later.